My paper, yes, my paper. Got me sitting on 5 acres. My haters, fly gators, coke cooker, pie baker, drop driver, girl getter, dice shaker. Try play us, your whole crew will be price payers. Knife waver, gat toter, life taker, nice flavor. Real fruity like Clyde Davis. Sweatsuit, fly Asics. I ace it. I've been rich, since 20, bitch. Gun right by the cash, the money clip. This Gucci kicker got your girl in nudie pictures. Sue me, nigga. Told me she want me to make her booty bigger. I'm the reason, true, but the reason she breezing through. She ain't smart, she wanna part and kill a season 2. Get her audition, get a man a mortician. She bout to dead him, y'all couldn't see the boy vision. Come to our party, they drinking lemon Bacardi. The music is hard body, they puffin' that Bob Marley. Too easy, baby. Like fried chicken, they wingin' ock. Me, I bringin' guap. I ain't sellin' enough records to have the things I got. First bring a drop, bring a store, bring a yacht, bring the crib, bring the horse. Chain cold, rings are hot. Let me stop.
What's going on at NBL Network? We are live building the franchise, episode 4 here, week 15 in NBL season 51. If you're interested in joining the NBL, go to our Twitter X page at the Bomber League. You can find all your information. Application page is on that Twitter account as well. We have to turn this up. New York Giants coming into this game. And we're coming off a tough loss. Tough loss to the Green Bay Packers, overtime loss. That's going to put us at 10-3 on the season. Tonight, taking on a New Orleans Saints team that's trying to find if there's anybody on this roster they're going to build for next season. A good season for Michael Thomas as they sit at 3-10. Polar opposites us. David Carr still trying to earn his future here in the NBL. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat, guys. Appreciate it, Miller. 10-3 New York Giants defensively. We're going to show the starters here in just a second. Alvin Kamara, 1st and 10. He's going to pick up just one, and that's Dexter Lawrence. That's our big fella. He can't go down. He's the pride and joy of this defense. And let's look at the defense here. Well, not a comparison. Let's look at our defensive lineup. Leonard Williams, Ashawn Robinson, the former Bama standout. Dexter Lawrence, as we saw, he's down right now. Alvin Kamara is going to pick up the first down here. Yes, just enough. Aziz at our left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, Bobby Okwurki, Isaiah Simmons, Kayvon Thibodeau, the big-time pass rusher rookie from last season. Adoree Jackson starting at the quarterback position. Deontay Banks, the rookie, he had an interception last time we were on Building the Franchise on episode 3. So hopefully he can get rocket and rolling. Bobby McCain had a pick as well, and Xavier McKinney is going to be our free safety. Throw over the middle of the field, dangerous. I'm going to tell you, that's not a pass you're going to want to make all day. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this instant replay here. Carr under center. You got Adoree Jackson inside slot. Drops back over the middle. Man, so many boys in blue. There's a play action looking. Dangerous pass there on the left side, went for the ball. Oh man, I like to see Xavier McKinney, our free safety, kind of go for the swat there. It's right there. Nice pitch and catch for Derek Carr. Finding Olave. We first to go for the 5. It was a tough loss. So week 14, we lost to the Green Bay Packers there. A team that's going to win the NFC North. It looks like only 4 losses on the season for them. We went to overtime, lost by 3. And that's all we're going to say about that. Did Dexter Lawrence come back? Did anybody see that? Let's take a look at our defense comparison here. 23rd against the pass, first against the rush. So that Alvin Kamara run early on, I doubt that's going to continue. Scoring, we're 8 takeaways, we're 5th. So we're a turnover team. We're a team that gets those splash plays, turns the ball over, and puts our offense in good position. Now, when we talk offense, we'll talk about offense here a little bit. 3rd and goal, we got a big down coming up. Let's go ahead and hit the music. New York Giants 10-3, New Orleans Saints 3-10. Derek Carr leads the Saints team here at home. Not the Mercedes-Benz Superdome anymore. Shotgun formation, pistol formation for Derek Carr. Kamara in the backfield, adjusting at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, looking, cooking, quick throw to the flat, touchdown, New Orleans. And our defense has been playing so well. Some coach quotes here. We got Deonte Banks getting high praise from Coach Z before the game. He talked about the rookie cornerback stepping up. He's got an interception in the last 2 games. We saw it last time on Building the Franchise, episode 3. Happened versus Green Bay as well. We're starting to see Deonte Banks kind of come into his own. And he talked high praise about our main man here, Dexter Lawrence, who went down. I mean, 21 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, 36 tackles. He talked about him being the leader of the defense, El Capitan, leads all interior defensive linemen in sacks in the MBL, 7 for big 9-7. Now we're on the offensive side of the ball. Derek Jones and company, and the company's 2-6, and he's got the moves. We'll see that later on as Robinson with the catch there. Let's take a look at our offensive lineup for today. Daniel Jones, same as before. Hyatt, the rookie's going to be number 2 at that wide receiver spot. Drake London, we traded for him with the Atlanta Falcons. Brought him over there. It was a slow start to him, but he's starting looking and cooking. Darren Waller, we still got to get him more involved. And our offense is looking good. A lot of people are questioning me, and there's a big pass to Hyatt, the rookie. He's down to the 20, the 15, into the end zone. Big play from Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes dropping one here in New Orleans for a Bayou 6 on the board. I don't think I even got it. Watch this, cruising into the end zone. No dance, nothing, just sets the, oh yeah, he sets the ball, steps on it. Okay. Big touchdown for the rookie. As we said, the New York Giants are New York Giants, the New York Football Giants. They come into this game, Week 15, at 10-3, and that's going to be Jalen Hyatt, his 6th touchdown of the season, and it's been spread out. He's got 6 touchdowns now. Waller's got 4. Wan'Dale Robinson, number 17, who had the first catch of this game, he has 6. Drake London has 4. And those are touchdowns. That's spread apart. Danny Dimes has dropped 20 touchdowns now, and he's done it amongst 4 men outside of 1 to Paris Campbell, and it's just been evenly distributed. Let me know how it looks and sounds. I got a lot of questions about Daniel Jones after our last BTF, episode 3. And Coach Z says, everyone's saying in the front office, this is what I'm getting. This is the buzz I'm getting. Daniel Jones, not in jeopardy. Position not in jeopardy. At the most, at the very, very most. And I say this might not happen. But I'm saying maybe there will be a quarterback in the locker room. No, there's a big time play on the off. A Dory Jackson screamer off the edge. Going to put him at 3rd and 17 as the Giants defense leaves Derek Carr pondering what is going on here. Completely blindsided there. Derek Carr, number 4, hits the floor. But as I was saying, Daniel Jones, maybe we see a quarterback competition, and it might even be set up for Daniel Jones to win next season. So from what I heard, and Coach Z has reiterated this, Daniel Jones is going to be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants for the foreseeable future and beyond. Player to watch on this defensive side of the ball. We talked about Dexter Lawrence. And 7 sacks, 21 tackles for losses, 36 tackles. This guy is an interior monster. I didn't catch if he came back from the injury. Let me know in the chat. Slam says, Daniel Jones is the man in New York. Absolutely. They're behind this guy. Now they're not saying we're 100% behind Daniel Jones. He's going to be our starting quarterback for the next whatever. He's our franchise guy. But they aren't saying that he's not. They're almost leaning towards that kind of idea. But, I mean, I understand it's a, how can you say it? It's a touchy subject at times with Daniel Jones. 2-6 on the sticks. Down to the 34-yard line, 2nd and 4, looking and cooking here. We're at the end of the first quarter. SAQUON Barkley signed a $51 million extension, 4 years, and he's been living up to the hype on the season. SAQUON Barkley came in with just shy of 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns, 20-plus gains. How many times has he's gone for 20 or more? 11 times. He averages 95 yards a game, broke 22 tackles, and he's done it on just 177 attempts through 13 games. He's been the absolute rock, and that's why he's our player to watch today. 6.5 yards per carry, 14 touchdowns. SAQUON doing it. He's on the screen twice and looking nice. First down, the chain mover himself, El Capitan, the halfback for the New York Giants, former Penn State great, SAQUON Barkley. Kimberly, that's the quote there. Is Daniel Jones really know where to go? Let's see what happens. And Cam Jordan seems to be taking a knee there in the middle of the field. Something happened with him. Maybe a non-contact injury. He's going to sit down. Let's take a look at that replay. What happened here for Danny Dimes getting sacked here on this 1st and 10 about midfield. Watch, drops back, looking, nobody really there. He's got the tight end breaking on that corner route, just missed him. Maybe not enough time. Head goes down. Watch Robinson on this play. Drake London also on a go. If he can beat his man, doesn't. Goes back to the left side. No, he finds SAQUON instead. Missed the opportunity for Danny Dimes. 3rd and 17. Watch this break that we're going to see there on this left side. If it comes up, yeah, we got an instant replay inside of an instant replay. Watch Robinson here. He's going to run a little smash concept. Man, he probably could have picked up. Man, that could have been a first down. We're going to play conservative here. A little screen play to SAQUON. Can't get the ball off, and down goes Daniel Jones. Our offense came into this game 24th passing. You see it now. Rushing first. You've seen a little bit of that. Scoring, we're 8th, and we're 10th in turnover. So offensively, we've been pretty solid so far as the New Orleans Saints. Going to get the ball and an opportunity for their first lead of the game. 7-7. Giants off to a little slow start here in the Bayou. And the offense has been struggling, and we've talked about getting Darren Waller. We talked about getting Drake London, who we traded big time for with Atlanta. Getting him going. We brought him in week 5. He has slowly started coming along, and we've seen some signs, but Darren Waller has been really just a mystery so far to me. I feel like we should be seeing a lot more Darren Waller. 34 catches coming into this game, shy of 600 yards, just 4 touchdowns. But I just haven't seen any big plays from him, or him coming big for us in situations where we need a big catch and he can get that separation. Just haven't seen it. I don't know if age is taking place, but there's going to be a coverage sack here. A'Shawn Robinson, a former 2nd-round pick for the Detroit Lions, 91, having fun in the sun. Well, not in the sun. I guess this is a dome. 3rd and 12. Once again, Derek Carr. 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Kamara, split right. Excuse me, to the right. Where's Olave at? He's going to be slot there on the left side. Watch Michael Thomas here. Nothing's there. Derek Carr wanted to go deep there. He's going to take his deep shot. One-on-one. Bobby McCain able to get there. And it was overthrown by Derek Carr, man. But I'm loving Bobby McCain. Obviously, the captains of this defense, Dexter Lawrence, our middle linebacker, quarterback, Adoree Jackson. We've seen him make a play already with the sack, and Xavier McKinney. We're going to get the offense back on the field, trying to take this lead here on the NBL Network. Also, don't forget Broncos, Patriots, AFC powerhouses. We got them on NBL Live. I think it's going to be broadcast number... Someone help me out. What's the broadcast number for the next NBL Live? It's going to be Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to see the man, the myth, the legend, OSU on the broadcast, along with myself, for our flagship show being NBL Live, and that's just great blocking. What is he going to do? SAQUON just stays on the juice. No slowing down. Usually you see SAQUON when he gets outside a little bit, he's going to kind of give you a little throttle down, kind of square you up, and then break you off right there. He just keeps his head down and he just runs until he can't no more. 1st and 10. There's a handoff again. Really nowhere to go. Good job by the defensive linebacker there for the New Orleans Saints. They hold SAQUON to 1, and that's not an easy task as we're 4 yards from the red zone here. This is where we got to get a little more efficient.
Okay, here we go.
Just the double slants here. Looking, time, over the middle, finds his man. That's the second time we've seen Robinson with the completion, with the reception today. As he's one of those targets with Waller just kind of being, we want to get more from Darren Waller. It just seems like on the offensive side of the ball, Wan'Dale Robinson is just kind of, he's kind of putting in stats that are supplementing the lack of production we're getting from Darren Waller. SAQUON Barkley, a little RPO, 2nd and 10. I said inside the red zone, we got to get a little better, get a little more creative in our play calling. As right here, New Orleans, 7-7 game, $1:40, and the clock is a ticking here in the first half, as New Orleans is going to get the ball to start the second half. Man in motion, looking over the middle, finds his man, and that's Wan'Dale Robinson once again. Danny Dimes, 5 of 6, 111 yards, 3rd and inches. It's SAQUON Barkley time, and here we go. You got to give it to him here. It's a SAQUON Barkley alert time. He's on the screen. He's flashing. You got to give the ball to SAQUON Barkley, 3rd and inches. You have to give the ball to SAQUON Barkley, 3rd and inches. That's what we paid him for. That's what we paid him for. You can put 5, you can put 6, you can put 7. And I can keep counting because I can count pretty high. You ain't stopping SAQUON Barkley from finding the end zone. Wow. Everybody in the middle of the field. I don't even have to show that replay. We've seen it so many times. We're almost accustomed to it here in New York. 2-6 is going to break down the defense. You want him to go around the defense, through the defense, however you want it. He's a DIA halfback. That's a do-it-all. And you can't stop that. Notice says great push from the offensive line. Yeah, they helped. They probably helped us pick up the first down. We got the inches from the line. And then SAQUON, man muscle. Dropping back, looking, cooking, got time, over the middle, finds his man, Michael Thomas. Derek Carr, a minute left, trying to get this game, the 7-point deficit, a little closer to home here. Play action, looking, got time, 1st and 10, no one's open. Take off Derek Carr, and he does. 50-45, avoids the hit. Man, as it looked like Deonte Banks was coming in there to lay the lumber down on Derek Carr. Doesn't happen. 36 seconds left. They burn a timeout here. Let's go defense. Shotgun formation. Screenplay. He does get this off. Danny Dimes struggled earlier to get one off as Alvin Kamara looks like they're getting into field goal range here at the 35-yard line. Smart play from Alvin Kamara. Watch this. This is what you need. Let's stop the clock. We got the 2 timeouts. Let's stop the clock and let's find ourselves in a situation where we're not going to be rushed here. We get out of bounds and we can decide, all right, how do we want to play this at 2nd and 2? Are we going to go for the glory or are we going to just try to solidify this field goal? And right now, motioning outside, looks like they're going for the glory. Looking, got time, corner route, winning down, finds his man, Oh, Olave. Chris is in the end zone. And the New Orleans Saints, the crowd. Hey, this is a big-time show-up crowd here in New Orleans. 3-10, they love their New Orleans Saints here. And this football is big-time action, especially when you get the big blue from the Big Apple coming down to play your New Orleans Saints team. You show out, it's 14-14. The Saints not looking like a 3-10 team. Man, just broke. I wish I had I need my clicker, my telestrator. They've monetized the telestrator. Can't mark on the screen, but that was a nice corner route by Olave, who's slowly becoming, man, he's becoming, maybe wide receiver 1. I like Michael Thomas, obviously 30 years old. He's not a wide receiver 1 just yet. There's a smash concept, goes to the double move, and Daniel Jones threading the needle. I don't know, at first I'm saying no. And then a big-time catch. Let's see this double move here. This is a replay of what we just saw. 25 seconds. This only took 5 seconds off the clock. Watch, double move, little stick and nod. Finds his man, and Darren Waller. He's going to try to shut me up today. Live action here, 14-14. Looking, got time. Over the middle, dangerous throw. Daniel Jones, INT. Warner, number 20. He's been a beast for the New Orleans Saints at that linebacker position. That's not the first time he's taken a pass from the opposing team's quarterback, but man, that's quite the celebration there. Choreographed and all. And maybe Daniel Jones kind of telegraphed this pass, as it was no surprise there. Looking for Drake London, gets his first target of the game, an INT. 14 seconds left. Can the Saints get into field goal range? Back looking, angle route, finds his man, Kamara. Juke move, down to the 40, you need a little bit more. They're gonna burn a timeout here, or they're not. 4, 3, wow, that's just missed timing there for the New Orleans Saints. That's a break for our boys in blue. New York gets a little bit, yeah, you're at home right now. They're gonna kick this field goal. I'd have liked to see, you got another timeout, run the ball up the middle, get a little closer. Does it matter? It does not. Field goal is good. 58 yards, easy peasy. Caesars Superdome. Saints up 3. Here's one of the comments that I took away from the last time we sat down with Coach Z and he talked to the press. He was talking actually very, very candid about the fact that, hey, Saquon Barkley, we need a spell back. We need another back to come in here and take a little bit off of the load for Saquon Barkley. As I said, he's a DIA halfback. And that's what he's doing, everything for this offense. And he's moving the change. You're going to see him once again. Handoff up the middle is going to pick up a few. Barkley has been dinged up throughout the season, been playing through injuries. We've seen it on Building the Franchise. Some games you see the energy, some games you're wondering what's lingering as the season goes on. Everyone's got a little something, but it sure would be nice for Saquon Barkley to have that spell back and someone that the Giants can trust, and maybe even someone that can make plays like this. 8 carries, 64 yards, and a tutty. First down, New York Giants. Appreciate everybody watching now. I know T-Jack's in the building. Cowboys playing in real life, not the pathetic visual of the Cowboys in the NBL. Oh my gosh, Saquon Barkley breaking him off. And he hits the E-brake at the end just for the cameras. Watch this run. Outside, breaks it, slows down. I tell you, when he throttles down an open field, he really puts the defense at his mercy. And right there, you see Darren Waller just running behind him. He's got the best view. If he only had a camera on his helmet, That's the replay, the angle we'd be watching, because that was absolutely phenomenal. Oh, shit. To the flat, excuse my language. 35, down to the 6-yard line. (17-14) for our New York Giants. The offense is a looking and a cooking. Saquon Barkley re-signed 4 years, $51.8 million. And man, that's almost feeling like a steal at this point because of the production he's gotten from him as of late. Came into this game with 14 touchdowns, already has one on the day, and might have 2 here in just a second. Here we go. Looking right side, wheel route, when in doubt, and that second happened right now. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Big Blue. He could do it in so many ways. Passing game, running game, inside, outside. Up, down, upstairs, downstairs, all around the townstairs. Saquon Barkley. It's almost unfair. New York Giants in a competitive one here, sitting at 10-3 right now. We're going to talk about our playoff picture here in just a second. New Orleans Saints 17 on the board. They're sitting at 3-10. Let's go ahead and check out our official breakdown of this playoff picture. So far, the New York Giants, where are we sitting at? We're sitting at 3. Which means we play the 6th seed, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, at the playoffs started today. We're 10-3 though, tied with Seattle. And the Carolina Panthers at 11-2, and Carolina has a little tougher schedule. They're going to play Green Bay here shortly as well. Playing Atlanta, and Atlanta is no slouch either. They're sitting at 5-8, but they've had some pretty impressive competitive games. So far, shotgun formation here for Derek Carr. After this play, we're going to take a look at the playoffs here. Play action, looking. A little quick sweep down to Alvin Kamara. He's going to pick up near a first down, 3rd and 1. And that's been one of the focuses for Coach Z. He talks about getting into 3rd downs. If you can get defensively, if you can get the opposing offense into 3rd downs, that's your chance to get off the field, obviously. And that's what they're striving for. More 3rd downs, more punts. As right there, you see our team 10-3, and we're still in it to take that one and maybe even get the bye. But that loss to the Green Bay Packers last week in overtime, man, it might have hurt our chances a little bit. Kamara with the bruised knee, he's going to return soon. He's getting a heavy load as well today. Let me know how it sounds and looks in the chat, guys. Are you hearing my voice good? Everything coming through. How's the video quality? There's a handoff up the middle. Jamal Williams, former Detroit Lion, former Green Bay Packer. He's a spellback extraordinaire. One thing he doesn't do is fumble the ball, and one thing he does do is give you everything he's got. Can't ask for more at that HB2 position. Appreciate it, Flair. Shotgun formation, trips to the left side. Might not be trips. It was trips. Looking. Oh, after the guy in the flat doesn't take him. Instead goes back to Kamara. Kamara just came back in the game after limping off with a bruised knee. And Derek Carr says, I'm going right back to you. So if you're on this field, you got to be ready to make the play. Isaiah Simmons with the tackle. We don't talk about him enough. I don't even think he's mentioned. Look, he's not even. Oh, yeah, middle linebacker Isaiah Simmons. Duh. Former Arizona Cardinal traded for him early in this preseason, and he's came along nicely for us as well. When in doubt, out route finds his man. First down, Derek Carr slicing and dicing. But if you're a New York Giant fan like myself, I'm okay with that pass, because the more you go into that cookie jar, the more it's going to cost you in the end. Juwan Johnson with the catch. Here comes Bobby. It's the linebacker position. Derek Carr adjusting at the line of scrimmage. This is very much a ball game. 21-17, 3rd quarter. Play action, looking. Speed out there on the right side. Fork concept, can't get it going. Derek Carr's going to throw with his back foot. Fade away. Mahomes-esque. I don't know if you want Derek Carr making that read. That's one of the reasons he's not a Las Vegas Raider right now. That's just a poor decision from Derek Carr, but luckily for him, the ball is still in the possession of the New Orleans Saints. Shotgun formation 41. That's Alvin Kamara. He's blocking underneath, finds his man, takes a hit early. Shepard's going to pick up a few 5 yards. Derek Carr continuing to throw the ball. That's Rashid's going to be 4 catches today. That's Williams with the second tackle. Isaiah Simmons. We talk about turnovers here on this defensive side of the ball. We're 5th in takeaways. Now's about the time. I feel it coming. It's happening here right now on 3rd down. They should run the ball here. Weak box. What's Derek Carr going to do on a 3rd and 5? I'm running the ball if I'm him. And he's going to go for it on 4th. Instead, he takes the seam on the right side. Has his man wide open against that zone coverage. And just overthrows him. Derek Carr probably wants that one back. And here's another big field goal attempt. 50-plus again. Down the money as the Saints kicker keeping them alive and well here. That's 2 50-plus yard field goals, and it's 21-20. Wandale Robinson was big on the last play. Hyatt was big on the first drive. Drake London had a catch. Well, he's had 1 target so far, which ended up getting intercepted, and then we hit a stick and nod to Darren Waller. But it's been the Saquon Barkley show so far. Passing game, rushing game, blocking game. Let's see what we get. More Saquon Barkley. Going. Unstoppable. I'm giving him the bat signal at this point. When you see this flashing on here, it's Saquon Barkley time. Take us home, baby. 30 seconds left in the 3rd. That's dangerous. Sonny puts in the chat right now. Staying in it. When you have a team that sticks around, they're at home as well. They're 3-10. There's no pressure right now for the New Orleans Saints. This is just pride that they're playing for. Nothing's open. I mean, that's an incomplete pass. Really, no separation there at the wide receiver position for any of those routes. As Daniel Jones just kind of throws that away with an attempt to give his receiver a shot, and only his receiver right there. Overthrown 21-20, 2nd and 10. You let a team hang around like this, you find yourself one mistake away from being in trouble, and that could have been the mistake as the out route got to go underneath. 3rd and 10, Daniel Jones arguing with somebody, not liking what he's getting in his headset. Let's take a look at that instant replay from what we just saw a second ago with 12 seconds on the clock. Watch Saquon Barkley there in the flat. Dropping, looking, look at the space they give Saquon. You always want to see Saquon Barkley in open field. He had a chance to dance, and they didn't go to him. This vertical's time, 3rd and 10. Do they send the pressure? No, 4-man rush, looking, time. Takes the late shot over there to the tight end, and it's picked off by Marcus May, and I hate to say, oh no. Oh, the New Orleans Saints are celebrating. I don't like this. Get them off my screen. No touchdowns. No dancing. We don't do that on BTF. Not on the New York Giants. He was looking for Darren Waller on a drag. Oh, Daniel Jones going to want that one back. That's just a late read that turned an open receiver into a bad angle in which the defense actually was in great position to undercut that throw. As a pitch outside doesn't happen. 26-21. Saints got aggressive, went for 2. I understand to go up 7. I like to kick the field goal. Wow. Yeah, New Orleans having a little too much fun on our expense today. Wow. I need my telestrator. It was open. You ran the 4 verticals. You got trips on the left side. You got the peeler on the inside slot. The drag comes across, and nobody's hanging. Nobody's hanging with Darren Waller when it comes to foot speed. A little choppy on the sound here. SAQUON picks up another first down, 21-20. Let me know if you can hear that. I don't know what's going on. Shotgun formation, tight set. This is a handoff once again. SAQUON, a little base run. 2nd and 7. Yeah, it should be gone now, Cub. I have one of those cords that just won't shut up.
Half 18.
Let me know if it's better now, Jordan. Gov, I appreciate it. Wide left. You got Drake London one-on-one. Is he worth what we wanted? They got him and they didn't take him. He breaks out of that route and just doesn't really get a ton of trusting separation, especially Daniel Jones after throwing that interception here just seconds ago. Injury timeout to Daniel Jones. And we talked about it earlier. Coach Z talked highly of Daniel Jones and said, if anything, we'll maybe have a quarterback competition in training camp, maybe something like that. He just didn't seem interested in even discussing the quarterback position as he should be. I mean, you got a 10-3 team. Daniel Jones has been your quarterback. Has number 8 been great? No. But he hasn't been terrible. But he's been timely terrible today. Timely terrible. At the most opportune times, it seems like the Saints have come away with turnovers. They got 2 on the day. We got a top 5 defense that creates turnovers, and we don't have much to show. There's a throw there to the left side. 88 Drake London getting into open field. That's a big body to bring down. 1st and 10. We're inside the red zone. Here we go. The world's quickest IV. Shotgun formation. Another base run. Handoff up the middle. SAQUON. You might call him Dr. SAQUON. The patience he has running in the middle of the field is absolutely. Look at this. Just let your blockers give you a space. Let the defense fight with the offensive line and determine, hey, you want to go inside, outside, I'm bounce the other way. Whatever you want to do. And that's exactly what you see from our captain of the offense, Saquon Barkley. There goes Danny. Dimes into the end zone, touchdown. And when SAQUON runs as great as he's been today, I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're going to let Daniel Jones walk into the end zone. Let's see it one more time. This is a touchdown. Oh, we're going to go for 2 here. We're going to have to kill this replay. Let me see if we seem to be good here. There's going to be a little read option. Handoff. Nope. You thought so. You thought so. But what did Daddy tell you about thinking? Don't do it. 27-26, the New York Giants, our football Giants, going for 2, trying to get up 3. Watch Barkley there with the quick move to the flat. Got him, doesn't like it. Rolling, looking, time. Danny Dimes into the end zone. We get our 2-point conversion. We're up 3:40 left. But as Sonny said earlier in the chat, you let New Orleans hang around. You let them, this 3-10 team at home, get the crowd into it, start believing they can knock off this giant. And now they got the ball maybe on the last drive of the game or second to last drive. And they're one big play away from putting us in the same position we were just in with much less time. Love says plenty of time. 3:40. See what kind of pace we get. Another weak box here for the New York Giants. But we got Dexter Lawrence in the middle of the field, clogging it up. You don't got to worry about much. They run away from him. SAQUON dancing, romancing down to the 30-yard line. And once again, a bruised knee earlier, and he's pulling at his, I don't know if that's his hamstring or maybe that right knee. Alvin Kamara slow to get up, but he stays in the game. Cover 0 hero coming up. This is the flat line defense. We're looking for a big play. There's the dangerous throw to Taysom Hill on a jump ball. You got to be kidding me. That's not going to work today, tomorrow. Not against this New York Giants ball-hawking defense. Oh, that's what happened. Dr. Tout was back there, and when Daniel Jones went back there and said, I'm cramping, Tout said, you don't look injured. Put him right back in the game. Shotgun formation, Derek Carr. Kamara leaks to the flat, looking over the middle, drag, finds the man Olave. He's already got a touchdown or 2 today. Derek Carr, 14 of 18. Olave, 3 catches, 70 yards. Tutty. It says everything's up, Slam. I don't know. Man covered, shotgun formation. The right side was absolutely naked. Adoree Jackson gets in for the sack, comes off the edge with a screamer. This is a big 1st and 10. They turn into a 2nd and 18. Watch this right side. Michael Thomas wide open. Quick little speed out, and just can't believe Derek Carr didn't find it. Looking, oh, great block. Just a block and release from Alvin Kamara, and he takes his 2nd and 18, turns it to a 3rd and manageable. But we're laying the lumber down on the defensive side of the ball. That's no turnovers, really. But do we have a turnover yet? Do the Giants have a turnover? Because we came into this game 5th and takeaways. And this New Orleans Saints offense, they're 25th in turnovers. You thought we were going to be eating cake today. New Orleans has been very effective controlling this ball and has not turned the ball over. Oh, there he is right there. You got to match up with him. Isaiah Simmons, you got to run with that guy. First down, Michael Thomas. What are we doing? He's the lonesome. Michael Thomas was the lonesome route there. Deep dig. Everything was cleared out. You have to stay with them on the defensive side of the ball. And right there, Isaiah Simmons just doesn't recognize it. Dexter Lawrence is about 1 million bars green right there. He's going to blow this up. Going to have to get a double on him. Nope, they run to the right side. They're letting Dexter. They're just doing the Olay with Dexter Lawrence. Whichever way you want to go. And Kamara's going to run the opposite way. Yeah, we've had some great games so far, Flair. Lights on. That's a good New Orleans joke there. It's a barn burner, as Jim Ross would say. Underneath. Oh, Michael Thomas. He might not be able to stand up. He's got to see if those legs still working. That's a big-time hit. Defensive side of the ball. Isaiah Simmons doing what he's supposed to do. Hybrid defensive player that can run around, make plays, stay on the ball. He can do a lot of things defensively, has a lot of talent. Right there you see him lay a big-time hit. Still no turnovers here for the New Orleans Saints. And everyone said plenty of time left. How much time is left, Gov? 24 seconds. I said this could be the last play of the game, last possession, just based on the way the New Orleans Saints have been moving this ball. And look where they're at. It's a 3-point game. Thankfully, Danny Dimes got into the end zone on that 2-point conversion, and we'd really be in some trouble here. 24 seconds. Does Derek Carr get greedy? They're 3 and 10. They can't be playing for overtime. We don't want back-to-back overtime games. Underneath, looks like some kind of levels concept maybe. 2 ends coming across the middle of the field. Shaheed's going to pick up his 5th reception of the game. New Orleans got his 1 timeout, 18 seconds left. They're going to have to take a shot here. Well, I guess you can hit the middle of the field, maybe get to inside the 10, and then look to take a couple shots, kick the field goal.
What now?
Oh, watch the space there on that right side. This is our trap defense here. Watch 83. We trap him into this seam and make a play on the ball. There we're looking. Derek Carr calmly over the middle. Once again underneath. And it's a drop by Michael Thomas. Man. After all of the sure-handed receivers and the things we've seen today, Michael Thomas, who hasn't got a plethora of targets today, looking at his hands wondering, what just happened? 30 years old with a missed opportunity. I mean, Derek Carr's missed him so many times a day. It's only right that he doesn't get a completion when he's open and Derek Carr throws it to him. Looking. There's a shot over the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans! No. No. booth review it. Overturned. But they counted it. It's the overturned touchdown. Oh my gosh. Where would we end up if we lose? We lose today. Down to 4 losses. Green Bay's got the tiebreaker over us in the head-to-head. Oh man, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule. Only 11 seconds left. Philly, tough team. 8-5 for Philly. Rams, we should win that game. Philly again. Oh, it's tough to beat a division rival 2 times in a row, especially that close together. 2 of the. Two of your last 3 games. There's a throw to the right side, finds a man. We're down 4 here. Timeout, New York. You know, I was wondering, guys in the chat, let me know why we didn't burn any of those timeouts on the Saints' last possession. Just because I wanted to leave us a little bit of time. Man, we're in trouble. You know, Drake London, Darren Waller, where you at? There's Drake London. That's almost picked off. That's a big hit. That ball got deflected as Tyrann Mathieu. Does he ever age? 2nd and 10. Daniel Jones. It's Hail Mary. You don't need the guy. You don't need the coach to tell you, the offensive coordinator to tell you nothing, Danny. This is sickening. This is a game you play around and you let a team like the New Orleans Saints hang around. Here's what happens. That's the ball game. Oh my gosh. Building the franchise episode 4, New Orleans Saints. We go down to 10-4, knockdown. Saints get a victory, 4-10. And this crowd, I mean, kudos to them. Great fan base here in New Orleans.
Yes, my paper got me sitting on 5 acres. High haters, fly gators, coke cooker, pie baker, drop driver, girl getter, dice shaker, try players, your whole crew will be price payers. Knife waver, gat toter, life taker, nice flavor, real fruity like Clyde Davis, sweatsuit, fly Asics, I ace it. I've been rich, since 20, bitch. Gun right by the cash, the money clip. This Gucci kicker got your girl in nudie pictures. Sue me, nigga, told me she want me to make her booty bigger. I'm the reason true, but the reason she breezing through. She ain't smart, she wanna part and kill a season 2. Get her audition, get a man a mortician. She bout to dead him, y'all couldn't see the boy vision. Come on.